There we go. It's a good fish. Oh, there we go. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Rag Florida Fishing. It is a beautiful morning out here today. I'm going to be throwing artificials today only. I know I've been doing some live bait fishing lately, but you know, I just want to try to find one of these big snook on artificial. Man, beautiful morning. This is actually my last trip before my surgery, so it is bittersweet. I'm really trying to stay out of my head about it, but I'm going to fish hard today. I'm going to fish as long as I can and see if we can get on some fish. But I hope you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it fishing. Hey guys, before we get into this video, I kind of wanted to talk about something when this video is coming out as opposed to the chronological order of the next 2 to 3 months of videos that I have already made. I shot this video on, what is this, August 4th. My surgery is August 7th. But there's things that I'm talking about, and I didn't really expect today being my last day of fishing before my surgery to kind of affect me so much, and I wanted to be transparent with you guys, and you guys kind of know how I actually feel, and I talk about a lot of things about my emotions right now, my mindset, and you know, kind of how I'm dealing with things and coping with the situation at hand. But you know, just keep in mind that this video was shot, this was the last video I shot before my surgery, and every video that you're seeing after this was shot months before. You know, I have videos that are into mid to late October already, so just keep in mind today's video was shot most recent, and then any video after this was shot way before this. But guys, let's get fishing. Alright guys, I'm going to start off the morning throwing my 3-inch DOA Glow Rush Shrimp, 40-pound monoliter, 20-pound POWERPRO Daiwa BG 3000, and I'm very excited to be trying out this new prototype rod from a company called Senko Sticks, based out of here in South Florida in Palm Beach County. You can see right there. This is the BTO Plus rod. I actually have known the owner of that company, Sticky Braid. I've actually known the owner of that company for a long time. About 12-15 years, and he's big in the freshwater game. You know, if you are a bass fisherman, I'm sure you've heard of Senko Sticks. So and now he wants to kind of expand into the inshore game, and you know, we kind of sat and we're talking a little bit, and I was like, dude, like a lot of the freshwater stuff is heavier than inshore stuff, like, to be honest. And he goes, really? I was like, yeah. You know, yes, there are guys that throw some big setups for big baits and stuff, and that's fine, but generally, you know, if you go to any inshore fisherman's boat, you're gonna pretty much see what looks like bass rods. And we were going over kind of, you know, what I thought I would like in an inshore rod, and you know, we were going over blanks and eyes and talking about things. And you know, this, I mean, first off, this thing is beautiful. He did a really good job with the red accents, the little snook there. On his freshwater rods, it's a bass. And I was like, hey man, see if you can throw a snook on there instead of the bass. And he did, and it looks freaking great. It's got the red accents. Every rod is handmade by either him or his buddy Sam, who I've also known Sam for just as long, and I mean, just great guys. And then Jen, you know, she runs the social media side and kind of like customer service, and they're just all awesome people, super trustworthy, and you know, just an all-around good company. But so, you know, he's primarily known as a custom rod maker, and that's kind of how he got popular, was making custom rods. And now he wants to get into the production side, and this is going to be their production rod. You know, obviously this is the carbon fiber grips. But if you go check out Senko Sticks on Instagram, I'll put the name in the video. I'm sure I already did it if I'm explaining it. But yeah, he has a bunch of different grip options. And you know, you can, even though this is like their production rod, you know, we were talking and he was like, yeah, I'll absolutely do little things here and there, you know, kind of a built to order kind of deal. And I was like, wow, dude, that's definitely a way to make customers happy. So, you know, he wants to succeed and grow, and I want that for him. And you know, he's putting his trust in me to test out these rods. And so far, just having them in my hand, I'm extremely impressed. They're super light. And yeah, I'm very excited to break in these rods today. I have one for my Terrorize too. And yeah, gonna be throwing these sticks around today and seeing what kind of fish we can get on. Oh my gosh. What is this? A little tarpon snook? All right. Oh, come on, buddy. Now I gotta get the pliers for you. All right. Pretty little fish to start off the morning. Yeah, I am recording. Pretty little fish to start off the morning. They can only get bigger from here. See you, dude. There we go. Oh my gosh, is that a tarpon snook? It's a giant tarpon snook. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that's a tank. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna take a picture of this one. All right, let's see how big this guy is. He is 20 and a half. 23, 20, yeah, 20 and a half. Goodness gracious, this is a giant tarpon snook. All right, see you, dude. I see a snook up there. Oh no. Is he there? Dang, dude. That was a better snook. Crap. Good fish. It's a good fish. Oh, it's a decent fish. It's probably like a slot. Oh, she's digging for that dock. Oh no, 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 no. She's in it. She's in it. She's in it. Get her out. Oh no, come on, come back out here. There you go. Maybe just under slot. If we get her in, I'd like to measure her. Man, I couldn't even loosen up on her. I really want to get her in like now. Nope, not ready yet. Nice. Heck yeah. That's a good fish. He's, oh my gosh, so heavy. Holy crap. Oh, it's a little bit better than I thought, I think. This might be overslot. Let's get a quick picture with her and get her on her way. All right, let's get a measure on her. 31. So it is a slot fish, just a thick fish. Goodness gracious, she's heavy. All right, mama. Oh man, already. There she goes. Come on, baby. Yeah, she's swimming off. She just wanted to give me a good head shake before I can spend my time with her. But man, beautiful, thick slot fish. Man, thumped it, that shrimp right under that dock. I felt that in my core. Goodness. There we go. First cast on a new spot. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, get out from under there, sir. Oh my goodness gracious. Not the biggest snook, but he freaking popped it right on top there. Choked it too. He's skinny. Where'd you get hooked? Oh my goodness, you think he wanted that thing? I'm gonna need the pliers. Man. Needing the pliers more today than I have in a long time. Sorry, buddy. Beautiful little fish. See you, dude. Mwah. Oh, that's a big swirl. Let's see if I can fling this thing all the way over there. It's a little snook. He is so small. Come here, buddy. Let me get you back to preschool as soon as possible. Oh, it looks like he got bit or something. Maybe something was chasing him. Maybe it was like a shark. Yeah, let's see his other side. See if he got chomped or just kind of swiped at. No, his other side's good. Oh, golly. All right, see you, dude. Oh, there we go. Man. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. He's another skinny little guy. He was a little bit deeper though. Everything else has been pretty shallow. Man, he choked it too. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. See, dude. Oh my gosh. I was just getting ready to reel it in. All right. Goodness. All these fish are getting hooked in the same freaking spot. Golly. Making it difficult on me this morning. And they're just small enough to where I can't get my freaking fat fingers in there. Pretty fish. See you, dude. Alright, having a hard time finding anything like actually deep. You know, I think it was the last fish, maybe a fish before that I caught, you know, oh no, it was 2 fish ago. You know, I caught it a little bit deeper. And by when I say that, I mean it was off the shoreline a couple feet and maybe 3-4 feet down in the water column. But as far as like bouncing off the bottom, nothing yet. I think maybe once it gets a little bit hotter, this water temp moves up, I think it would be a really, really good day to be able to find some fish with like a terrorize or something. I had the swimming mullet tied on that I'm really, really excited to use. See if we can't get anything with that. But yeah, you know, I mean, we caught our fish today. Everything else right now is icing on the cake. It's 8 o'clock. Been out for an hour and, what is that? Hour and 15 minutes. So, you know, we've gotten on them pretty darn good. Now it's kind of, let's look for a big one. Which I know they're out here. And I know they're probably hungry. It's the first day with some clouds we've had in a while, and I know that has to do with pressure. I'm not the smartest when it comes to that, or the most knowledgeable. I just know sometimes clouds after no clouds is a good thing. The change in the pressure, you know, so if you guys have a good article or something that I could learn, because I know that has to do with barometric pressure, all that fun scientific stuff, which I do actually enjoy, but I've never been knowledgeable enough to actually use it to my advantage. I just kind of look up at the sky, and if I see clouds, I'm like, okay, I think that's good. And you know, I just go out and fish regardless of clouds or not. But if you guys have like a good article that you would suggest me reading to learn, I would very much appreciate that. You could kind of point me in the right direction. I don't know if on YouTube you could share links in the comments, but you know, I can do a little bit of footwork myself if you kind of point me in the right direction. But I'd really appreciate that. That would be pretty cool to be able to learn a little bit more about how these fish work and what makes them tick, you know. So one thing I really like doing while I'm kind of moving from spot to spot with the trolling motor is I'm standing up on the deck and I'm just kind of looking in the water, trying to see what bait's there. If I'm seeing target species, I'm trying to see, you know, where they're at in the water column, you know, the whole bait thing. I don't know if that's a fish or not, but I'm going to cast. You know, just kind of see what the underwater world is doing. You get a lot of really good clues on what kind of things to throw, how to throw them, where to throw them. Like if these fish are really pinned or keyed up on glass minnows, I'm not going to throw a freaking 8-inch swim bait. Now that may be effective sometimes, but you've heard me say this before, I always like matching the hatch. What are these fish eating? And you know, what can I throw to kind of emulate what they're feeding on? So, you know, I'm sitting here watching just bait fish, where these snook may be, and then I kind of use that to my advantage while I'm fishing. That's pretty cool. I was able to see his mouth open and come up. Oh, there he goes. That's all right. Let's retie, get another one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Giant manatee. Holy crap. Oh, that's a good mangrove. Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's a good one. Maybe a 12-incher. Just gonna wait until he calms down a little bit. Yeah, he's about 12, 13. Beautiful fish. Probably would be a tasty little guy, but I don't really have the desire right now to clean and cook a fish. Beautiful fish. See, dude. All right, throwing the old terrorize again. See if we can't get anything from a little deeper. I would love, I mean, that slot from this morning thumped the crap out of me, but I want to feel that bottom thump. Freaking rips the rod out of your hands kind of thump. But you know what, even if they don't thump the bottom today, it is just beautiful out. I'm really trying to take in everything today. You know, it is bittersweet, probably damn near emotional. I haven't not fished for more than 3 days since I started the channel a year and change ago. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, I don't know if I'm going to be going through withdrawals because of this. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be going nuts and driving people crazy asking how their fishing's going, just so I can kind of live vicariously through them. But yeah, it's really hard to kind of focus on fishing right now, as ironic as that is. You know, this is my last trip and it's tough to focus, but you know, I'm very blessed to be able to come out here and do this and record my days of fishing with a little black box, and I go upload it on YouTube and get to make some people happy and learn. But it's really, you know, it's been really fun. Not that this is over, it's just, you know, all the things I think about while I'm, you know, sitting here thinking. Well, I hit something. There's a scale on my hook. Well, it didn't look like a snook scale. Maybe like a jack or something. There we go. Man, unfortunately he didn't thump it, but it is a fish that came deep. What is this? This isn't a common, is it? No, it's a fat snook. I think it's a big sword spine, I think, because his eyes are bigger. His scale pattern's small like a fat snook, but his eyes are huge compared to a fat snook. And that was usually one of the ways that I could tell. I think it is a sword spine. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys could help me ID which species of snook this is in the comments, that would be ideal. Thick, I mean, it's a heavy fish. For his size, he's heavier than you'd think. But a pretty fish. Thank you, dude. All right, guys, it is about 10:30 right now, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna completely restart my day of fishing. I'm gonna fish all my spots back over again. You know, I do think there's some big fish out here. I know that there's some big fish out here. I've been seeing them. I'm just gonna kind of keep grinding and try to see if we could get those fish to eat. And it's been tough. I mean, water temp has stayed pretty good. It's 87.5 degrees. You know, I think we should be able to get on them. It's just kind of a waiting game. You know, these fish have been on and off, and I mean, the bite hasn't really been all that hot the last hour and a half. So I think we're just gonna, like I said, restart our day and try to get on those fish that may have moved into those spots that we were confident in the morning, and see what we can do from there. All right, guys, so I'm gonna kind of go over my shrimp rod. I haven't done that yet. So this is the Senko Sticks BTO Plus. They're inshore production rod, 7 foot, medium extra fast, 8 to 17 pound, and this thing is light. I mean, like when I pick up the rod and reel, this is all I'm feeling is the reel. When I went and picked up the rods yesterday, I picked both of them up and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And you know, usually when I'm throwing all day long like I am, I mean, I've already probably made a couple thousand casts, you know, you get tired. You know, your forearms get tired, your wrists get tired. You know, working artificials all day long is taxing, and I will say today I feel like I can go forever. You know, the sensitivity is incredible. I mean, not for nothing, but just looking at the rod, it's a pretty darn good looking rod. It does have the hook keeper right there, but you know, go ahead and follow this page on Instagram, TikTok. They have huge followings on those platforms. And I mean, yeah, I'm throwing the shrimp on it, but by no means is this a ultralight or a light rod. I mean, the tip you could see is, you know, it's got that sensitivity, it's got the bend in the tip, but it's got backbone too. I mean, I'm not worried about hooking into a giant with this thing at all. I'm actually excited to. Hopefully I can today. But yeah, I mean, just an absolutely sexy setup. Carbon fiber handles. It's a very, very nice rod. But yeah, go check them out. Like I said, this is a prototype, but you know, Alex and I went over a couple things about, you know, things to think about on inshore rods, and I'm really excited to see what he does, because he is a genius. Another tarpon snook. Little guy. But he choked it. Pretty little fish. See you, dude. Another one. Another tarpon snook. Goodness gracious. That was the next cast. Oh. Alright, see you, dude. Oh. Off he goes. Not for nothing, I think the way that the bite's been today, it hasn't been aggressive, and it hasn't been really outside of anywhere in the shade or some significant structure. Even the fish that I was missing, that they were just coming up and swiping at it. I think shade's going to be the key to where maybe these bigger fish are. So I'm going to kind of concentrate on that for the next hour or two and see what happens. Little fish. Another tarpon snook. What the heck, dude? I have never caught this many tarpon snook. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if you remember when I have, but this is a little insane. Oh man. Alright, let me get this out. See you, dude. Oh my gosh. That was a giant. Oh my gosh. All right. Is this another tarpon snook? And it's big? Holy crap. Oh wait, no, this is a fat snook? What is this? I think it is a fat snook. Yeah, his eyes. So, okay. I don't know if you guys, yeah, it's a fat snook. I don't know if you guys could go back and watch, but the eyes on the first fish were definitely smaller. Oh, definitely smaller than this guy's, but they had similar body shapes. And his scale pattern is the same. But little thump. See you, dude. All right, guys. Well, that's it. We couldn't find that big one today, and that's okay. You know, we got on a really, really nice slot fish, and I will say it was very difficult loading the boat up on the trailer, knowing it was going to be my last time loading the trailer for a couple months. So, you know, today was very bittersweet. It was a great day of fishing, caught a ton of fish, and pending if that one fish was a sword spine, I caught all 4 species, and I've never done that before, and it's something I've always wanted to do, like a bucket list thing, was catch all 4 species in one trip. And we caught common, tarpon, fat, and then I'm thinking that was a sword spine. So comment down below what you guys think, if that one was a sword spine. And the only reason I think that is because the eyes were so much bigger than a fat snook. But they had that kind of similar scale pattern. You know, I lifted up the dorsal to kind of, I don't know if that's a way to tell the difference between the fat and the sword spine. But yeah, I mean, today was really bittersweet. It flew by. You know, it's 1 o'clock now, and felt like I was out there for an hour. It was like one of those days that you didn't want to end because you knew it was going to be the last time for a while, and it's damn near emotional. You know, I haven't not fished for more than 3 days at any given time, and you know, since I started the channel. So it's really difficult to think about what my life is going to be like for 2 months not doing that. And you know, it's such a big part of my life, and you know, the people I get to meet, and you know, I know that I have the content to show you guys, to keep you guys, you know, entertained and you know, watching my stuff. But it sucks, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I have surgery in 2 days. I'm on shift tomorrow, and then, you know, after that is the day before my surgery, obviously, and you know, I'm probably gonna want to chill, you know, stay out of the sun, stay hydrated, and you know, mentally prepare. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the old noggin right now, and it sucks. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.